Don't DM staff, please. We're not your personal servants or your personal.
Good evening. Good evening. How are we? Look at Jack Rabbit first in on the good old YouTube, and then we've got Vim who is saying it's lies, fake news. Mank, how you doing? Lyric, hey ho, V12 King here. Oh, amazing, amazing to see you all in here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are just going to disconnect from that. Yeah, what can I say? You have me all on my lonesome tonight. Nimble David, good evening, how are you? Lyric, good to see you in the chat. Watkins Glen, hands up who likes it, thumbs down if you don't. Talking about thumbs up and thumbs down. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to smash the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can also become a member as well. Or if you're on Twitch, please consider giving us a follow. And don't forget, if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you get a 1 free sub per month. Go for it if you want to. And over on TikTok, good evening. How are you all? We are almost ready to go. The driver briefing has just about finished, and we will be getting straight into qualifying, which is going to be exciting. Nimble, you're back racing with Toga after half a year off, mate. Such a good feeling. You're the 227 Porsche. I'll enjoy looking out for you, my friend. Good luck and good racing tonight. Chrissy, good evening. How are you? Good to see you in the chat. I hope you're all well. Hope your week has been okay. We're on hump day now, so it means we've only got a couple of days to go before it's the weekend. Unless you're a shift worker and then happy every other day. Okay, so we're going to have qualifying, Watkins Glen. I'm going to very quickly run you through the standings that we have, and the standings we're going to start off with will be the rookies. So, on the rookies, we have Ollie Upton in P1 with a 992 GT3, 89 points. In second place, we've got Giraud Lang in P2 with the Ferrari 296 with 80 points. Joint second, Richard Baird with the BMW M4 with 80 points. Then P4, we've got Christian Meyer, who is 78 points, all very, very close. P5, we've got Wouter Gossai. Well, apologies if I said your name wrong, and 70 points. P6, we've got Samuel Sudden-Wheatley. That name should ring quite a few bells. With 68, we've got Alexander Molins in P7. We've got Aidan Furby in P8. We've got David Bouts P9 and Johan van de Hoven in P10. Beautiful. Just as they're joining the track, we're going to go into the amateurs. We've got Jack Vetk even in P1. We've got number 2, we've got Mr. Oscar Pratt. P3, we've got Josh Wood. P4, we've got our very own Mitch Stratton. P5, we've got Tom Davis. P6, we've got Kevin Picchieri. P7, we've got our very own Mank, doing so well. P8, we've got Faith Kaya. P9, we've got Jasper Wiesenberg. And P10, we've got Cairo Samuel. There we go. That is the lineup for tonight. And if I press the right button, that will help. Let me know how the audio is, how the video is. Let me know if it's okay or not. I'll actually then click on drive and then we'll get a proper better view of things. I'm looking forward to this. So, if I have a very quick look, I think... Yeah, we're on the third race, which means we only have one more race to go, which is Paul Ricard, the beautiful Paul Ricard. Amazing. Bit of a Toga Academy run through at the moment. Jack, a Porsche, a McLaren and a BMW roll into the pits. So Marshall asks, what is this? Some kind of joke? I know, who'd have thought it'd be A, so close with the points, and B, so many different car manufacturers. So, Starting off with the start of it all, Josh Wood on his first flying lap in the McLaren, trying to take as much of the track. You can take quite a lot of curb, but it becomes a very fine line when you're starting to push things. Coming up the hill, you got your sweet and left-hander, your full power all the way up this hill. You're looking to try and see the stewards board on the left-hand side, which is going to be roughly about your braking. As you brake, ease off and try and get back on the power. Look at that McLaren squirming around, all 4 tyres, moaning and complaining. Beautifully tucked in to get a late apex as he swings back out, up over the curb. Coming down, you're looking for the little drain on the right hand side. That's what I use for braking. Sweeping left, getting a late apex and back on the power again. Now this is a very, very tricky corner. You're heavy on the brakes, but it's so last minute because you're going uphill, so you're going to lose speed anyway. Mitch, how are you doing? Good evening. And then you're back on the power again, all the way down. Try and pick your braking spot. As you come down here, it looks like Josh has got a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Hopefully they might move out the way in the 488, but possibly not. Josh might need to back out of that one, but a tight left-hander, very, very late to get back on the power. As you then come up, yeah, he's getting caught. You're probably better easing off and letting him go, but your full power, maybe a slight lift in the throttle, as it doesn't look like back markers really for giving up, and that really sends Josh in all kinds of wrong positions coming down. But I absolutely love Watkins Glen, love it to pieces. It is one of, for me, I actually used to hate it. I don't know, I could never get, oh that's an invalid lap for Josh there. You see, just enough to push that happens. We've got Paulson. Actually, now I'm saying it, Vet has taken over P1 at the moment, 145.2. That's a very, very good lap. As we see the Toga BMW M4 try and get past the 488. Oh, Josh getting lots of that was almost a Top Gear slide, that one. That was for the TV cameras, I'm sure, as he heads up. But yeah, we've got Jack Vetk, who's also in the Toga Academy. I can't click on a car that isn't Toga Academy at the moment, but look at the power that he's got. Again, just absolutely screeching. You can see the marks on the road that he's leaving. Frosted 666, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. It's very much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. If you have Discord, please give us a look on any of our socials and you'll find Discord link there. Vetk still holding the 145.2 at the moment, as we see starting to catch up with some traffic. Now the rule is, if the car ahead of you is on a flying lap, you cannot overtake that car even if you're faster. So what to do? Back off, give yourself some space, and then reset your brain and then go again. Again, here you can take a lot of curb, but you need to be careful when you're pushing things. This is always a bit of an oversteer moment, and yeah, as you can see, Jack is getting very close to the wall, pushing it, taking some of the grass. That's sending him off, unfortunately, and that'll be an invalid lap for him. Paulson in the Porsche Toga Academy. Is this a Toga Academy night out that no one invited me to? Kaya, it's great to see Kaya back again, and Kaya's put himself into P2, the Turkish driver looking to try and take over that P1. Paulson with a 144.3. Now remember, we do have 2 separate fastest times possible. Anybody that goes faster than that will start getting ballast added to them to try and bring the field back together so that it's a bit more competitive. But look at the BMW as it nose dives, a little bit of oversteer, but that looks absolutely beautiful as Kaya is pushing as hard as he can. Already 4/10 up on his lap. He's getting a little bit wide there into the horrible tyre rubble at the side of the road. Sweeping left-hander, trying to get that apex as late as possible so you can get back on the power. The curb on the right-hand side that he just went over is a curb of death for tonight. If you hear me talking about it and you see why, if you know, you know, pretty much. Kaya now 5/10 up. Most of the track has been completed. He just has the next few corners and he'll be over the line again. tricky corner, that one. You're a little bit off camber, you're trying not to push the car too much. Heavy on the brakes again, let the car roll in. Try and nip a very late apex as you get back on the power, and that curb there will just destroy you if you get it any kind of wrong. Almost full power, like I was saying earlier on, maybe a slight lift. Oh, the back end is wanting to meet the front end there for a little bit of cup of tea. Getting round, full power, and Kaya is... yeah, okay, that's... I don't know if that was an invalid lap or not, but Kaya remaining in the 145.1. Jack Vett and Josh Wood 144.7s respectively. There are 2,000ths of a second between Jack and Josh. I'm going to get those names mixed up tonight, that's for sure. Pushing very hard. Kaya again back on it. It's so amazing to watch how the suspension reacts to the driver input as well. If you're not smooth on the controls, you will literally just bin your car at the side of the road some way, shape and form. Kaya is 4 tenths up. He really needs to find 7.5 tenths, so he's halfway there. Just wondering if the BMW is well suited for this track. I mean, certainly we can see the McLaren in the background has been picking away at it. We've got Mank up in P8 at the moment with, I don't even know what Mank's... There we go. Mank was actually right behind him. I thought it was playing tricks on me there in the good old Mustang. We've got Tom Davis in the number 90 McLaren, 2.3 seconds behind, but in P14 at the moment, which is really good. We've also got Samuel Sudden-Wheatley, who is pushing that McLaren to its limits, trying to eke out every second that they can. Donovan Nichols, let's go Rich. Beautiful. I love to see the supporters and fans in the chat. We are going to have driver of the day, so when the race starts, probably after the first lap, when I remember, I'll put on the driver of the day, and then I'll explain to you how you can vote for your driver of the day. Everyone has set a time, which is good to see. We have Dave Everard down in P30 at the moment with a 151.4, and that's still not bad. Let's have a look and see. Top 10... top 9 are covered by just over a second. That's how close this is. Donovan, thanks very much, appreciate it. Ethan, how you doing? Yes, Ollie Upton, exactly. Ollie is leading the championship at the moment for rookies, but he's not the quickest rookie in Watkins Glen at the moment. This man, Ethan Paulson, is. And challenging a 144.3, one would suggest that that's maybe a very fast rookie time, but you know, if it's your track and the car loves the track as well, that Porsche just looks glued to the track. It looks like it's running on rails, no hint of oversteer or understeer at all. Might get a little bit of dirty air coming off that beautiful Mercedes in front of him there. I don't know whether he's going to catch it, but yeah, again, he's looking for, very, very wide. So again, maybe dirty air coming off the back wing of that Mercedes, just losing a little bit of downforce for Ethan at the moment. Not looking to see any valid laps at the moment. The only person who is improving, and it's by 100th, is Ches, who are racing for the Formula GT team. Down in 25th at the moment. He is the only person on a valid lap who is improving. That is a lie. We've got Mank P6. What a quality from Mank, a 144.8. I couldn't even get close to that, so hats off to Mank. He is improving. Kaya onto another flying lap. Looks like he's improving slightly. He has brought the time down, so he's managed to find almost 5 tenths on a lap. He's now almost 3 tenths off of P1 at the moment. Oh, Mank again. Mank throwing that that curb-eating Mustang all over the place, trying to get much performance out of it as possible. We'll keep an eye on Paulson. He has started another flying lap. We have got a BMW planted on the the apex there, and that's unfortunately knocked Mank completely off kilter. With Josh Wood, can he improve? At the moment he's just on the same time as his previous, as we see the beautiful older Aston getting past there. Gossai down in P10, half a second quicker. Hopefully I've said his name right, Wouter, I hope. Maybe it's not. At the moment 5:10, so that would take him up into...
Waro25 is a legend and subscribed to the channel.
There's 8/10 between P11 and P10. Bit of a gap there.
Donovan Nichols is a legend and subscribed to the channel.
And Waro as well, thank you very much for the subscribe as well. You are all amazing people. It warms my heart to see you all commenting and subscribing and following. So let's see, the only person, in fact Ollie's actually on an invalid lap as well. Cairo Samuel is on a valid lap. He's 100th of a second up on his time at the moment. P9 is not the worst case scenario, I have to say. P1 to P6 is in the 144s. That's pretty good going. 4/10 between P1 and P6. That is so close. Nimble, damn, qualify way better than you expected. Oh, see when you... It's bizarre to hear somebody say that, but in the rookies, it's exactly that. If you qualify far too well, you end up with ballast. So nobody at Toga tells what the times are. Actually, Cairo's now half a tenth up. Oh, he's pulled out of it. He's pulled out of it. So that is it. We have our
We've got a new
qualifying grid for
Rodrigo
tonight.
Bay is a legend and subscribed to the channel.
The grid for formation lap, I'll run you through a very quick. If you like, I don't think I'm actually in Discord. Let me have a look. Just give me a second. Stewarding is not a real job. Sorry, I had to wind the stewards up there. That was really cruel of me. Oh man, no, there is no co-commentator. Jack, unfortunately, Rio had to pull out of tonight, so you are stuck with me, myself, and I. Although I think Mr. Toga is possibly coming in. So I'm just going to quickly jump down to the track and try and replicate something as close to as a grid walkthrough as I can, whilst I am doing everything. So production and everything else is all down to me. Do you know what? I'm going to do a kind of walk backwards if I can. Just to see if this goes any better. Okay, let's go. Can I do this on my own? Put your money on. Let's see. We have got Koskin, P31 in the Audi. We have Dave Everard in the McLaren. We have Van den Hoven in the number 2 McLaren. We have Molins in the other McLaren. There's a lot of McLarens. We then have Timms in the 488. Man, you just warm my heart when I see that. Weinhusen in P26. We've got Ches in the black McLaren. We've got Chazeron and oh, what a beautiful! I mean, the Panda. You know, you can't beat the Panda livery. We've then got, I've lost my position. We've got Ludbors in P23. We've got Mitch Stratton in the Lamborghini for Toga. I'm going to go forwards because I can't do this backwards and try and read at the same time. We've got Pocamandi in the beautiful Aston. We have, oh, I shouldn't be jumping back and forward. We've got Meyer in the number 8 BMW. We have Sudden Wheatley in the treble 2 McLaren. Now you're going to have to bear with me a second because I can't actually see the rest of it. So Sudden Wheatley. See, I messed it up. Right, okay, I'm just going to read through the rest. Van Dyke in P18. We've got Lang in P17. Maybe if I go here, yeah, we see the liveries. We've got Bouts, P16. We've got Rowan Atkinson. It's not Rowan, it's Rudy Atkinson, but we just say it. Mr. Tom Davis in P14. We've got Dvorak in P13. Mr. Kevin Pikiri, P12. Gossai is in P11. Your top 10, we've got Baird, Richard Baird in P10. We've got Cairo Samuel, P9. Pirat, P8. Sadik, P7. Mank, P6. We've got Josh Wood in P5. Ollie Upton, P4. Kaya, P3. Paulson in P2. And Jack Vetk in P1. And can I also say, in the top 5, we have 4 Toga Academy cars. And then we've got a Toga esports as well. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, wow, I did that in 2 minutes. Wow. Personal best, but now you've got ballast. Sorry, I just need to push a button here. How are you, sir? Oh. Oh, that's very kind of you. I was hoping you'd be, I'm free. If you're too old, then you're too old. You know, what can I say? Nah, you chuckled. That means you know. If you know, you know. Okay, so silver, background to the colours, to the numbers even, are the AMs. Red are the rookies. And can I just say, to have a rookie in P2 who's in a 144 is just crazy, crazy nonsense. We've also obviously got Ollie Upton, the leader of the rookies at the moment, also with a 144. Let me just see, actually, if... oh my goodness. So Jack, Vetk and Paulson have 40 kilos. Kaya has 25. Ollie Upton's got 40. Josh Wood has got 36. My, oh my. Can I say the BMW M4s, apart from obviously the one that's been punished for being very quick, are all -5 kilos? That's interesting. That makes sense. We actually have a bit of punishment already coming out from the steward. Somebody's getting a bit of a spanking. Let's have a little look and see who that is. 10 seconds for significant contact with, maybe. Number 43 in lap 1. So, yeah, so 10 seconds to carry in. You'll see the orange 1 beside to the right of their numbers. That is pit stop. So they need to get tyres and fuel to get a valid pit stop. If you forget to do one of them, then you do not get a valid pit stop. My God, put my teeth in now. Yeah, I totally messed up. So I tried to do the driver walk, the grid walk, and read the names, and totally forgot that the track video was still on. So you didn't actually see me messing up how badly I was trying to walk on the track and talk and read all at the same time. It was chaos. It was an absolute car crash. So I'm glad you've missed it. I'm telling you, like, streaming I can normally read chat and play games and do things like that. See, trying to walk backwards, focus on the car, read from a different screen, and do whatever else I was trying to do. That's like chewing gum, rubbing your head, patting your tummy, and spinning plates. Whew. Yeah. So we have formation lap coming up. And I was just saying, I don't know if you heard, but in top 6, we have 5 Toga cars. We have 4 Academy, and we have Mank in the esports. So Ollie up. So Kaya is the only one who's not in the Toga esports academy. So that'll be interesting. Yes.
Academy drivers, they're actually getting too fast for the rookie champion, which is good.
Yes.
Which is good, but maybe we need to be less good at be less good at trading.
We've got new
Oh,
subscribers.
dearie me.
Frosted
Treble Six, thank you so much for
666
subscribing.
is a legend and
Jack Rabbit
subscribed
as well
to the
over
channel.
on YouTube. You can now hear Hayden after the 5 minutes he's already been on talking to me and I've been talking to
Jack
myself.
Rabbit Slim One is a
stream.
legend and
Oh,
subscribed to
I'm
the
just,
channel.
you know what? I'm
No.
leaving. I'm done.
No,
I'm
no.
first day of streaming. That's me. What an absolute mess. 2 Porsches in the top 4, Mr. Hayden. That must warm the cockles of your heart.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking the Porsche, but not in ACC in LMU at the moment. But, I tell you what, there is no Aston Martin V8, is there, in this race today? There's a V12.
Mr. No, just a V12. Sorry, yep, Mr. Pokemon.
Yeah, so yeah, that's interesting because Aston goes really quite well here at I was set Laguna Seca there for 1 second,
Ooh,
but
well.
Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Great track.
I have to say, I love the McLaren in it.
Yes.
It just feels like it's a track that's been built for the car. Like, even the curbs are nice and smooth. They don't unsettle the car. Maybe that's why the Porsches are up there as well. It's just it's a beautiful track. Absolutely,
I do love
it.
Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
I do love Watkins.
And
I actually prefer the shorter version of this track as well. If you guys have played it in R Factor 2, it's actually really, really good. So where the chicane is, when you go through the chicane and you sort of go down the dip and then sort of round to the big sharp right and then
Right
down
down.
to the left.
Yep.
So the short circuit will continue to go round to the right, if you like. And then you'll pick up the sort of the latter part of the circuit from there. So you'll miss out on all the downhill section and that little bit. It's a really good layout, to be fair, but we just obviously don't get it in ACC.
Yeah. No, that's nice. Oh, I see where it comes back. Just as
Yeah,
they're,
exactly, yeah.
That would be such a quick track. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
it really is good fun. Yeah, it really is good fun.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. A bit of news.
Well, I'm absolutely loving it. We're on board with Jack Vetk in the qualifying P1 for amateurs, who has got a very silver-looking angry BMW behind, with the radiator of hell, I think is the only way I can really describe it. You see they're all lined up in formation. They have all got told their speed limit that they have to adhere to. They are all looking pretty good, and we'll jump on board for the start of the race, which we are just waiting on. The line is not there. It's further along. A lot of folk think that gantry is a line. It's not. You'll see the white line on the track as we're about to go green. And we are green. We are racing.
We are racing.
Oh, now team orders. Kaya's kind of on the outside at the moment. He's got 2 Porsches on the outside of him. He's on the inside, but it looks like Mr. Jack Vetk has just hit the nitro button and, well, 0.5 of a second already up. Kaya has managed to get past the Porsche and is now... Oh, what's happened? Oh, it's a red flag. I got so excited there.
Is it? Oh dear.
It's a red flag. I just saw Jack slowing down and Kaya nearly going straight into the back of him, and I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, we have a red flag. I didn't actually even see any yellow bits on the track. I was too busy looking at the battle ahead. So
Yeah, to be fair, I had the top guys on my screen rather than the back markers, I'm afraid. But yeah, we do only have 1 red flag today, so the guys have all come back to the pit lane now. The crayon pushers will be frantically looking at all the contacts on track, and penalties will be dished out accordingly. And we will be back underway again. No more red flags, though. No, please, no more red flags.
No. I have to say, I think, is this not the first red flag of the rookies this season?
No.
Yeah, there wasn't one in the first race. I can't even remember if I did.
Yeah, me and you did it. Me and you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did.
Was there
Oh,
one?
there was one in Spa. There was
Of course
a red flag in Spa.
Yeah, of course there was. Yeah,
Of course there was. Yeah, and of course it was Eau Rouge. You know, if it's going to be predictable like that. So how since we've got about 10 minutes until people stop spitting crayons out their mouth and actually get to do something, there was no red last week, Jack. Oh, was there not? So that means this is the first red flag of the rookie season, and we're already into race 3. I think
who commentated last week then? Was it?
It was me.
Was it you?
It was me and Rio. Oh my god! How bad is my memory? I can't even remember what I did 7 days ago. Lyric, that car, that car looks good, doesn't it? It does. It does. It absolutely 100% does. I'm not focused on it because I absolutely love it, but yeah. No, Donington was the last season.
No, that was round 1, Donners, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, it was round 1 because we did it. Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, right. Well, I'm just telling you lies. It's all fake news. Anything comes out of my mouth, don't believe a word I say.
Are you Donald Trump? Oh no.
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind his money right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Very much true.
Tom,
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling a bit better, my friend. Shift.
Oh, is that Mr. Tom? Is it?
It is Mr. Tom. Shift over on TikTok. Thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. And to everybody else who's watching, howdy. So yeah, Mr. T is with me, and he pities the fool that brings out a red flag. That's the best I've got tonight. That's it. That's me done now. So we'll probably see some more penalties coming in quite quickly. I'd
imagine so. Yeah. I'd imagine so.
I'm struggling to think where you would 20% of the grid would crash out in Watkins Glen. I mean, turn one can be the only one.
Well, I mean, I think people just get a little bit too what's the word? Punchy going up along the straight after turn 1.
Yes.
And then obviously before the chicane, they're sort of trying to juggle themselves into an order where, you know, there's only one real optimal line going into the chicane because it sends you out and spits you out different ways.
Yep.
And obviously if they're trying to get themselves all aligned, no doubt they're just jostling for position to try and take it as best as possible. So yeah, I very much would expect. I mean, I could go back and have a quick look in the replay, couldn't I? That would be the sensible thing.
That would be the same. I could have done that since I'm streaming and people are watching what I'm doing. You know, that would make a little bit of sense. But
I'm having a look now. I'm just having a quick peruse back. But
peruse?
Okay. Oh, that's a little touch. Mustang and Porsche come together, and okay. I mean, I don't really know where the actual crashing.
I take it Lyric is Pokemandi.
Yes.
I keep forgetting everybody's names because they've got like 6 different names everywhere else. Mr. Pokemandi is saying it was a braking mistake for someone further back into T1, which sadly led to a chain reaction. So maybe somebody was a little bit tentative, which I would be, to be fair. Yeah, but what I would do is maybe take myself off the racing line because people might not be expecting you to brake so early.
I found it. Yes, he's exactly right.
Yes.
Someone. I'm not going to say who it was.
Oh no!
No. It wasn't. So I mean, no. It was it was someone who got too late on the brakes. And then someone just went to the back of them, and then that was it. Game over. So.
Yeah. To be fair, Pokemandi did say braking mistake. He didn't say someone braked early.
Yeah.
So I just
assumed. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the issue is not overly dangerous. It's just one of those things that happens sometimes. Obviously, the crayon pushers will have a different outcome. To my opinion, of course, because they're just a weird bunch.
They are. I mean, I did go in there to try and G them up a little bit and tell them that stewarding wasn't a real job, but they weren't up for it or anything. So it is what it is.
How are you, by the way? Are you doing good?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm doing alright. I've had a good day. It's sorry, I'm just checking. So it's the wife's birthday tomorrow. So yeah, we're just having a few friends over.
Nice.
Because she's away doing stuff tomorrow, and then we just had a chill one. That's why my plans had changed, and everyone went home. So I was like, okay, fine.
All right.
I'll
That's fair enough, you know. I mean, you're only 21 once, so.
I'm getting old now.
Right, whose pocket then? Oh yes. Okay, sorry. I'm getting so. I need some sleep at some point. Can anyone tell I'm totally off my game? Sorry, I'm getting Pocket and Pokemon absolutely as the same person there. My apologies. Try and be neutral. Yeah, I mean, you know, you get splinters when you sit on the fence. That's all I'm going to say. He did come in at the right time, Mr. Pocket. Yes, just for me to get confused with you and Pokemon. So I'm trialing something new, and I'm not going to say it works perfectly, but as you can see in the bottom of the screen, the penalty is up and showing for...
Give me a second, sorry, Mac. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'm having issues trying to get OBS to read multiple lines in a file. It's tricky. It's tricky, and I'm not... it's clearly something I think I'm doing. I am Pokemon. There can only be one Pokemon Day. There can only be one. So yeah, I just trying a couple of different things just to see what works, what doesn't work. We have 5 minutes before the session is ready to go, and we're going to do one more formation lap, and then we're going to be starting the race. If the same disaster happens again at turn 1, unfortunately you're just gonna have to deal with it. Pokemon, you like this thing at the bottom? Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure, because sometimes people like less on the screen, it's less distracting for them. Some people are a bit more, no, I quite like that, because that lets me know. Now, there's obviously going to be other penalties coming in, which I'm going to have to manually put into OBS for that. I think for the... yeah, Corny Pokemon, exactly. The first 4 letters are the exact same. You can see my my error. So yeah, if I can get something to work in the future, which maybe the stewards are able to populate something automatically into a text file and OBS can read it, maybe. But I'm having issues with OBS being able to actually read multiple lines. It can read 2 lines, but it's not reading any more than that. So yeah, if I go quiet, it means I'm busy trying to copy and paste things into OBS. So, but yes, excited. Love Watkins Glen. I don't know, what does everybody think in the chats? Are you a Watkins Glen lover? Do you hate it? Do you don't care either way? I saw someone earlier, oh yeah, Pokemon had said that he can't wait for Paul Ricard. I love Paul Ricard. I'm with you, Michael. Absolutely with you for this. For me, and I've said this in different streams. Josh, Glen is your favourite road course on TikTok. Excellent. Thank you very much. Holder Jedi, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. It's much appreciated. Yeah, Josh, I have to say it's definitely one of mine. Pokemon Day, or Pokemon Day even. Oh, you just seen a Ferrari 488 behind you. You're the better old timer. Yeah, do you know, I mean, it's still a good looking car as much as it's quite an old car. You're neutral about Watkins. Tom, love to watch it. Nightmare to drive. I think it's a vast expanse. I've said this before. I can't race Monaco. I hate Monaco with a passion. Hi Mitch, how you doing? I just can't. My mind just destroys itself trying to understand. And I can't push myself when the barriers are that close. It's a confidence thing, I think, but it's, yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. Some people like it, some people don't, but I do like the runoffs that you have, that you can literally, you know, be flung 20 metres off the track and you're still nowhere near a barrier. I like that safety. Josh, you love the elevation changes on Glen. Road Atlanta has some good elevation changes as well. I haven't raced Road Atlanta, I have to admit, but I do. I especially love the chicane. I don't know why. It's like threading a needle at 500 miles an hour. Mitch, you see what you can do to. Well, do you know, Mitch? Just keep your head in. Just keep your head in, and you don't know how many freebies you might pick up. Nobody wins a race in the first corner, not even Max Verstappen. Right, we are almost ready to go. We do have some more penalties, so I'm going to try this again, and let's see how it goes. Again, feedback is always good. I do like feedback, constructive feedback. So the first one you'll see there is a warning for major contact. It's 778, position not gained, so that's a warning. We then have...
Well, I mean, we still waiting for a countdown.
We are, yeah. There was like 6 minutes or something on the timer.
It's because what the stewards pushers have to do is put the ballast on, don't they?
Right, okay.
Yeah, forgot about that, yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Car 989, warning for minor contact, position not gained. I will speak to Hayden about this later because I think it's a good idea. I just can't get it to work the way I want it to work. The next thing you'll see in the bottom of the screen is car number 58 with a 20 seconds moving under braking, major contact. I'm assuming maybe that's what caused the red flag in the first place. And the last one we have for the time being, as all the cars are starting to head off, we have 20 seconds for number 2 for reckless driving. So, yeah, those are quite hefty things. Sorry, just seen it was...
So yeah, those penalties aren't in yet, are they? Are they still being added on, or is it just a couple
no,
of cars
they're on.
got those penalties?
They're on. Yeah, Matt, I just seen your comment in Discord. Obviously, you know, Mrs. Hayden is only 21. Mr. Hayden might be a little bit older, but you know, that's Pocket need to ask Hayden if he started doing some practice for 12-hour spa.
Don't need practice.
I need lots of practice, and I haven't started yet. I'm racing with Bart, the Cower, and Stein Donkervolk. So it's a bit of a Belgium, Scottish, bilingual, bipartisan team. I'd like to be able
to fly on the wall with your talking strategy there.
Oh, could you imagine? Can you imagine all the accents flying about? We'll need 3 interpreters at the minimum. What's that Scottish bloke saying? I don't understand him. No, neither do I. Oh dear, dearie me. And stupidly, I've signed up for the 24 hours at Watkins Glen.
Yes, we have, haven't we? We'll be partnering up as a team.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, the old team
I think we've only
together.
got one. Well, I think there's only going to be, like, let's say, one team in it because of a mixed. Or we're doing so basically, we somehow need to cover the mini endurance on that day in terms of comms, as well as race. So that's a discussion for future Hayden and Max to have when it comes nearer the time. Because we need to deal with that somewhat and somehow, but hopefully I'm sure between
we'll manage. We always do.
Yeah.
We always get the show going. Josh, this is Assetto Corsa Competizione. Caleb loves GT3. Thank you for the follow. Cled Devon. Question for the viewers. You're a console gamer. What would it cost for a decent rig to be competitive? You don't need a decent rig to be competitive. You genuinely don't. There are people who are very, very competitive with a controller. I'm just putting that out there. Please don't go and spend an awful lot of money on a rig when you could be improving in other ways, shape and form. Although you are obviously a console gamer, our Discord links are in all of our things, all of our socials, and you can still get advice about things. So please don't spend a fortune on a rig and then get disappointed.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Start off small, like I say, with Max there, like a controller, or you can quite easily pick up a, I don't know, Logitech Geno N20 or a desk mount for it. Start off by doing it at your desk, and then from there upgrade. Please do not spend hundreds of pounds off from the get-go. You might not even like sim racing. But anyway, green. Yeah, green.
We have. It looks like Ollie Upton had a phenomenal start, but he just. Oh, Kaya just having to watch what he's doing there. A little bit bumping and barging between the Aston. Look at the Aston. Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh, big crash.
Dearie me. Oh, Pokemon Day.
Well held by Pokemon Day, though, to be fair.
Pokemon Day. That you were so unfortunate. So unfortunate for that to happen. Kaya had to absolutely get off the power there and has actually lost one position, looks like possibly two. He's got the McLaren for Toga on the outside, which is then going to become the inside, but it looks like he's got that covered. I think the first Porsche had to brake in the chicane, which you wouldn't expect, and Kaya to his best absolutely stopped that BMW from going into the back of it. Wow.
I suspect Pokemon clenched, or was clenched in the V12 at that, as he tried to hold the incident.
Oh, yes. No, can we get, Jack has got a drive-through, P1 has got a drive-through, that will be for
being
too fast,
yeah.
Going over the line. That is 3 laps to get that complete. That could be an absolute race over moment for him.
You don't lose too much time in the pits here, but still, you're right.
That's true.
It still makes a difference, right?
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Can I say I'm going to go into a different camera. Look at the train we have. We have from P1 to P13 all under a second from each other. Mank, a little bit of a gap now between him and Josh Wood. What a beautiful looking car that Mustang is, especially in the Toga livery. Not that I'm completely biased, but yeah, I mean, I haven't driven the Mustang much, but I'm going to say that McLaren in front of Mank is due to be caught because the McLaren cannot have the power. But look, Kaya has now got a huge train going on. There's a swap of positions between him and Ollie Upton. We've now got a Toga Porsche side by side. But Toga McLaren, I don't know how that ended up there, but Mank is right on the back end of this now.
Tasty this, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, really. I can't take my eyes off the front, and yet there's positions changing all over the place.
Oh, we dive up the inside for. I'm not trying to work out who is it? Josh Wood is trying to go up the inside of Upton or the other way round. Yeah, I'm trying to work out who's who in this, but
in fact, Ollie Upton has
Upton. Oh, yellow flag for Pirates. He's just stopped on track, but he's going again. Yeah, he is moving. I was going to say, Mank's going to have a real advantage if he can stay close to the rear of that McLaren. He will have this straight line speed once they get through turn 1.
Yeah,
he's just got to get the job done before the chicane. Going side by side is just a no-go. But I also suspect Mank is probably being a little bit cautious, knowing the fact that it's a sister car in front.
Yes.
He probably is not going as gung-ho as a normal car being in front, if you like. So yeah, he's probably just biding his time with that one. But he goes really wide. Jack goes really super wide there.
I don't know if he got a little bit of dirt to wash off the back end of the Porsche.
Possibly,
That's caused him to lose some downforce, but I think this is game over for Josh Wood as he's going to watch this big green machine just eating the kilometres up. Look at that. It's almost like they're on different classes.
Side by side, yeah. No, I don't think it's just not enough. Just not enough straight for Mank to get past. He's really got to hook it up out of turn 1 to slingshot his way past the McLarens. We got someone going back to the pit lane. I think they've just returned to garage there, RTG'd.
Yeah,
Car number 8, I think.
Mayer.
That's it. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, unfortunately, gone back.
We've got Tim Van Dyke, who is looking like he's had a bit of problems. I don't know. Oh, that's the uphill.
I think.
Yeah, that's uphill. Don't see any other cars round about. Whereas, Mr. Sudden Wheatley side by side with the 296 going round the inside. You get so much grip on that corner. You literally can throw your car at it and it'll just stick. They're now side by side. Oh, we've got the Assetto Corsa right in between his. It's as if he's trying to push that Aston in through the gap. Oh, look at the power that Pocomandi's got on the McLaren. What a drive out. Is he going to go for the inside? He is.
Up he goes.
And it looks like Samuel is going to have to let that go. No way he can fit 2 cars into that exit.
No. Samuel, actually, a really nice guy. We spoke to him, didn't we, on race 1 at Donington Park. He's actually a really nice... I'm not saying no one else is in this lobby or in this race, but Samuel definitely very much new to sim racing, and it was good to have a conversation with him about things, wasn't it? Yeah, 100%. Beautiful
to see that Audi on track as well.
Oh, as we got Ches now battling for P21 against Molens in the another McLaren. What's Ches going to do here? Is he going to dive up the inside? No, I think Ches is carrying a bit of damage on his front end.
Oh no, Pocomandi! Oh no!
Oh no!
It's okay. I thought
he binned it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes. Again, self-inflicted.
Yeah. Cairo Samuel has managed to get past Sudden Wheatley, up to P15 now. Great job there. Having a look at Paulson.
Whoa! Samuel has just gone major off on the chicane.
Oh no!
That will be a clip. I'm sorry, Samuel, but I just saw a flying McLaren in the wrong sense going off at the chicane there. But not lost too much time. Hasten to add, he's lucky that he's still in P16. So. Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah. Sorry for the reaction.
No, that's okay. It's some people like that kind of ASMR. He was so lucky. Like he didn't touch any barriers.
No.
That's why I like big runoffs.
Yeah. Probably needs a new set of tyres on mine, but I mean I'll have to cope with those for the next God knows how long before the pit window opens. But I tell you what, tasty battle up front, Mac. If you've got that on the screen right now, we've got.
Jack, you need to pit for the drive-through.
Oh, yes.
He's now on lap 4.
So when he comes round, he could get disqualified here.
He could get disqualified for not... the drive-through, for anyone that doesn't know much about ACC, the drive-through was given by the game, not by the stewards. So that's not good, Jack.
Jack, if you're watching us, bro, you will, chances are, gonna get your, unless, hang on, when did he get the drive through? Was it on lap 2 or lap 1?
No, it was the start. I think he was speeding when he went over the start finish line to start lap 1.
Interesting. So he should, if he doesn't dive into the pits.
Sorry,
go on.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say maybe unless it's like the lap he was on and then 3, but no, that doesn't make sense either. Who knows? We're going to find out at some point what happens, but there's a train going on. Kaya has done well to get up to P2 in amongst a sea of red and black and green and black behind him. He just looks like a gladiator that's got 4 lions behind him that are ready to devour him at any point. Now, is Jack going to come in this lap? Oh. Mr. Cameraman decided to have a bit of a nightmare there. Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on Jack here just to see what he does as he's coming sort of around the last 2 corners here. Let's see if he dives into the pit lane. He's staying left.
Yep.
Yeah, so he is going in. So maybe he did get that on lap 2, sorry.
Yeah, maybe he did. So Jack is going to fall down probably P9, P10.
Good places. More than that.
Yeah.
Because you got that train, that last couple of cars in the train, and then you've got another batch of cars there. So it's going to be He's going to be right in the thick of the mid pack, if you like. Or he might come out in a little clean air gap between. Yeah, he's going to be P16, P17 perhaps as he comes out of the pit lane. Then as he just comes up to the exit boards now, and he is back up to full racing speed. Car 18 is about to pass him, so that's P18 in Ron Atkinson in the green Mini. I'm joking.
Did you go for Ron Atkinson this time rather than Rowan Atkinson?
Yeah, Ron Atkinson.
A bit of football history there.
Yeah, well, you got to love your Manchester United managers, right? So Ron Atkinson.
Some people do.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, I know. A huge shout out to Cairo Samuel, who has taken the fastest lap in P13, 1:44.5.
Nice.
Man is on a flyer at the moment. He got past Lang just there, so I think Cairo maybe has settled things down. He's got the Audi of Koskan in front of him and Mitch Stratton. Mank just getting past. Oh, they're swapping positions here.
Not quite. Oh, Mank's got some nail like
wow.
that.
The Mustang will slap you in the face if you use your right foot too hard. Yeah, so do you know that's bizarre that Mehdi Sadik's Porsche has the same colours as Toga?
I know, right?
I just so confused me there. So confused me. So Josh Wood under a little bit of pressure now, as Mank is also under pressure coming down here. Now we saw before Mank got having a little look. Mank's starting to get a little bit more aggressive with his moves, trying to put off. Ooh, that must have been so close. In fact, that was an invalid.
Yeah, here he goes now. He's got a good run now, surely. Surely he's got a run, but he's got to be careful now, Mank. Mank should really... he's gone the wrong side. Ideally go the other side to take the inside line, but yeah, not enough. He's not got enough grunt.
I would say he needs to stay behind the McLaren for longer and get the slipstream, because as soon as he moves out of the slipstream, it looks like Mustang stalls in terms of speed. So I think
right.
I know Mank usually has our streams on, so I think if I was Mank, that's what I would do. I'd be tucked up right behind that bumper until the very last second, where you could only get a cigarette's paper width between the bumpers.
Yeah, exactly, and try and stay right. I would really try and stay right. But again, Mank's driving and not us, so
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the McLaren's pretty strong everywhere else on track. Mank's just got a bit more grunt, but lunchtime.
I hate it when it does that. It's literally changed our camera to a different car just as that was happening.
Oh, he's at the inside. He's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. He has. Job done. Mank's gone a little bit wide. He's given Josh a little bit. Sorry, Jack a little bit more.
Compromised racing line. Jack takes it back. What a fight between these two, and that McLaren behind him as well. Tom Davis getting right involved in the whole Toga action that's going on. He's probably...
Yeah, come on, Tom. Come on, Tom. Do it for us commentators, mate. Come on, if you're watching.
He's as much as Mank's trying to tuck up behind, Tom looks like he's trying to do the same. That huge wing of that Mustang GT3, it just seems like a tank in comparison. It looks like Tom's not got as good a drive. What's happening, Mank again? I think
Mank almost touch.
Mank was... I think Mank was going...
he's a lot closer this time.
He is.
Sorry.
He is, absolutely. So again...
No, he's bowed out of it.
That's a sensible move there from Mank.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have even attempted that. But look how he's able to come back. And it's... Tom's under a little bit of pressure now from the 299 Porsche behind. So again, it looks... I have to say, Josh Wood looks like he's driving the wheels off that McLaren just now. I don't think there's an inch of more that he could do or the car could do. At the moment, he is just doing his best.
I'd tell you who is benefiting from this. Upton is been able just to drive away, and he's not really under any pressure now, is he? From the guys behind. So
none at all.
Mank's doing him a favour really by putting Josh under pressure for this considerable period of time.
I genuinely thought Kuskin was going to go for the outside overtake. But unfortunately it didn't happen, and it looks like he's now going to lose position to Lang but they're side by side coming round the tight right-hander. There's no chance of giving an inch between these drivers. Mitch is looking into the rear view mirror, just saying thank you, keep fighting guys, and I'm going to drive off and find somewhere else to be.
So update on Mank. Mank's had a bit of an issue coming into the penultimate corner. He's jeopardised it and gone super wide and now Josh has moved away and Tom is hella on the back of him. He's tucked up behind him, that wing, and he is ready to pounce as and when Mank is under pressure.
Sorry, we're just on the rear wing of Mank's Mustang.
Oh, you can see his
he's
white,
leaving
blue and
Tom
yellow
in the
one.
dust. If that was another quarter of a mile along that straight, it probably would have been a different postcode. I genuinely think I've not raced with a Mustang and I haven't driven it in anger, but I would say the weak points for me with the Mustang are the corners. So that sounds bizarre to say. If you know Jeremy Clarkson and he says the one thing that American cars are bad at are trying to go around corners, I kind of feel this way about the Mustang, but maybe more down to my driving. But you can see it's out and out grunt power, which is taking Mank away from any chance Tom has.
But Tom's now under pressure himself from Assetto.
He is, yep, absolutely.
I think Mank's had a good sort of middle sector there, and he's now been able to pull away slightly from Tom. But I think you're right. I mean, I've driven the Mustang before. I really don't get along with it. It doesn't suit my driving style. But you've got to really be on top of the Mustang into the corners. You're on top of it. It looks after you, but as soon as you don't, it will hurt you massively. They're so close to that wall on the inside as they come around the last corner. Mank must have been a gnat's cock away from hitting that wall.
What? Sorry?
A gnat's cock.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I let the Essex out a little bit there. Sorry, I do apologise. No, professional.
I'm going to bow to your experience in this one. I have not seen that, so I certainly can't say. But interesting insight there.
Sorry, I just got
carried away. It's okay. It's okay.
The moment took me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm invested. Sorry, guys.
We're going to see how the Audi does now. This is interesting. This Cosgun, we're on board with Cosgun as a 296. I'm going to say there's not much difference in terms of putting out straight line speed. The Audi seems to have the 296 quite well held at the moment and going over the curbs. Going back to the Mustang, I think you need to almost drive it with a lot of oversteer. Yeah. Almost on the edge of not being drivable.
Yes, agreed.
I know that Callum and Jordan drive the Mustang and they have it very, very oversteer, but that's, as Hayden alluded to, that's for their own driving style. It's not for me, unfortunately, but that's just user error.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, me neither, mate. I don't get along with that style of driving at all.
No. Ches, you're out the race. Oh man, the rear car just stepped out when braking for the bus stop and you ended up in the wall. Oh man, oh, that's a clatter for the Porsche of Ollie Upton, taking a little bit of the tyres with him there.
Tell you what, yeah, getting this track is so difficult to sometimes be consistent on. It's so hard.
Yep.
Because you lose concentration for 1 second, and that is it. That will be your race over essentially. It is difficult to get it right.
Just watching a replay of Lang and Koskin as Lang has actually got past. Wow, that's all kinds of Tokyo drift going on with the Audi. I think maybe he cooked his tyres. He's going to have to let his tyres cool down. There's a little bit of four-wheel drift going on. He's also got Cairo Samuel behind him in P14, so need to be a little bit careful. Oh, and it looks like Cairo Samuel has got past. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
I think he needs a little bit more than duct tape for his BMW. Wow, he's been in the wars. He has really been in the wars. That's yeah, T-Cut's not going to look at that. Jack Vetk, who is fighting himself back, he's now at P14, gotten past the Audi there as well. Whether there'll be much fight between Jack and Cairo, I'm not sure, but I would certainly be letting Jack go. But Josh Wood with all kinds of twitchy rear end of that McLaren, and it looks like Mank has got his head back into the space again, and he's on the offensive rather than the defensive this time.
Oh, he's back on it. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Mankey's doing. I'll say what Mankey's doing is still a job.
He is. He absolutely is.
He really is.
Yeah, and you know, Mank raced with a Lamborghini for a long time when he came to Toga, and to drive that car, you need to be mentally unstable at the best of times. So it looks like he's found that in the Mustang as well. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. He absolutely. Now this is going to be his best chance ever. He is gonna have to get past. He has got past. Mank has got past. Heavy braking, trying to slow that huge beast down. Wow, that is what you call car control. Kudos to Mank. Kudos to him. That is amazing. He just needs to try and drive away now from that. Mank up into P4 at the moment, and looking pretty good. We're under 10 minutes before the pit window opens, and the drivers will have 10 minutes to get in and get their tyres and fuel. Just saw Mank going a little bit wide there. I held my breath there for him. Ollie Upton in the 96 has just passed Paulson in the 95. That doesn't please me. Can we have that changed, please, guys? I prefer to have the numbers in order. But Porsche on Porsche action. So we've got BMW, Porsche, Mustang, McLaren, Porsche. That is a really nice lineup.
A bit of manufacturers battling going on, isn't it, at the minute?
Absolutely.
It's good fun. This is good fun. I tell you what, it's been a really enjoyable opening sort of first part of this race, hasn't it? Really, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
How many cars we still got on track? We've still got 29. That's not too shabby. We've lost a couple of cars, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 27 now. Koskin looks like he's either
is he retiring?
And retiring, or he's pitting for damage. Ches has said his race is over with, so he had 30 seconds of damage in the rear, just didn't want to be part of it, you guess. Sorry to hear that, Ches. Pokemandi's doing great with damaged V12. Yeah, I mean, he's had some issues, and
big slide!
Oh my!
Big slide! Oh no, he's in the wall.
Oh,
that was your fault.
That, I think Josh Wood might need a change of underwear after that. Wow, that he took so much curb there, Ethan, that there was no way in this planet he was ever going to control the car. So yeah, wow. Can we just say that's promoted Mank to P3 now?
But overall P3.
Overall P3.
Yes, go Mank.
P2 in class at the moment. Ollie Upton, who's got 3 seconds away from Mank and 3.5 seconds to P1 Kaya and P1 at the moment. So phenomenal.
Yeah, Kaya's running away with this, aren't they? They're literally just driving off into the distance now. I think with Jack having a drive-through when he did, it's just sort of really played into Kaya's hands here, essentially. They're just, 3 and a bit, 4 seconds up the road right now. So that is a long, that's a lot of distance.
It is, and I can't remember, did one of the rookies race Bathurst? Or was
was it last year?
No.
Yeah, we definitely had.
It wasn't a rookies one. It was the World Tour.
Yes.
The first race of the World Tour, Kaya absolutely dominated in Bathurst. It's like he's a Swiss watch or Swiss clock. He just, every lap he was just pumping in, and he was just looked so glued to the track.
Yeah, it's happening again, isn't it? He's just dialed in, massively dialed in.
Yep.
the car seems to be dialed in. Although I'm kind of shocked because the BMW doesn't go well here, or maybe it was just me when I raced the BMW. It was trash. Like we did 24 hours in the BMW, and it was a nightmare for the full race. It was awful to drive, but
yeah,
maybe it's just because I'm just trash, and it was just that.
Well,
but
I don't know, but I think it goes back to a lot about setups as well, and this is
yeah, I
where,
agreed.
you know, sharing a car with 2 or 3 other people could be disastrous if those have a different racing style to each of them, which is where I think as managers of esports teams, they need to be able to fit people together who have a similar racing style so that the setup works for both.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, but certainly, I mean, there's in the top 10 there are 4 BMWs, but the next one's P8, so it doesn't bode well. I think that's more kudos to Kaya's driving than the manufacturer.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, we just struck when I raced it the last time we went out into Watkins Glen. I just really struggled with it was the chicane section that we just really struggled with.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't want to behave itself at all. But again, like you say, when you're trying to fit 4 or 5 different people into a car, they've all got to drive it for, you know, longish periods of time. We did a 24-hour race here, so you know everyone's doing, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours of driving time throughout the whole entire session. Yeah, you've got to dial the car for everyone, not just one person.
Yep, absolutely. And I think at the end of the day, this track, you can set up a car in at least 2 different ways. So you can set the car up to be better suited for the fast out and out points in the track, which there's many of them, or you can have it set up better for corners and sacrifice some of that speed. That was Jack. I think Jack's getting a little bit frustrated behind Baird at the moment. That looked like a very, shall we say, late break. Absolutely, he was under control again, having a little look. Oh, he's coming through whether you like it or not. Yeah, that was
bit risky.
Yeah, he's given the place back. I mean, fair play to Jack, but I think there's just some frustration, maybe with himself because they're getting the drive-through. But
it's understandable. Totally understandable. Yeah.
Oh, Paulson has got past Sadek. I don't know if there was a bit of an issue there. Come down to turn 1, and what happens? Oh, there's a lot of Porsche oversteer going on in Sadek's cockpit.
Oh dear.
That's unfortunate. Porsche doing Porsche things again. Mank, who has Mr. Tom Davis 7 tenths behind him at the moment. Tom keeping Mank very, very true and proper just now. Pit window is now open.
We've got to get a flag somewhere. 22 has got off the track. That's Jack. Josh has got off the track. Josh Wood is off the chicane.
Yeah,
so,
he is.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, the pit window's open just at the perfect time for him, though. Don't forget. So at least he can stop now, but he's hemorrhaging places now. That's Paulson getting past. I mean, he's not lost out. I mean, that just shows how much the leaders had on everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, he's only down to 12th place. So
yep.
Yeah, so I wonder who is going to blink first then. Well, into the pits.
Yeah, I mean, Kaya's going to be first to go past the pit entrance, but if he plays the way he played in Bathurst, I think he'll wait and try and get some more quali laps in. Yep, he's going past. Ollie Upton is doing the same. Mank is coming into the pits. Mank first to blink. This could work out for him. You know. The undercut, I'm not sure what Watkins Glen's like for undercut or overcut.
Do you know what?
I literally threw you under the bus
sure,
there
actually,
because I didn't
know. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
We've got Jack Vett is coming into the pits as well. and Josh Wood as well, that I have to say doesn't look like an awful lot of damage to his car, but then again, you know, ACC doesn't always show you the damage properly, but that's certainly released a few people as well. So we've got Gorsai in P7, who has got the exact same liveried car behind the Valkyrie performance of Richard Baird. So, and I think it's a three-way. 6, 7 and 8 are all on the Valkyrie performance cars and all in BMWs. So
oh wow,
got a bit of a team formation thing going on, and it's interesting because do you remember Parat used to drive the 296 quite a lot?
He did, yeah.
So it's interesting to see him in a BMW now, but he's doing a phenomenal job. So he's not under any pressure.
Yeah, a driver that can, by the looks of it, can just pick up sort of any car really and sort of turn it into their own, if you like. And
I hate people like that. I hate people like that. I absolutely hate them. Kaya passed again. He's staying out. Looks like he's coming up to a back marker. So I wonder if he's. What would you do? Would you stay out, Hayden, until the very last minute? Oh,
that depends on the situation I was in. Wow. If I'm being honest.
He was very wide on the exit of turn 1. I wonder if his tyres are starting to play an issue or not. I mean, tyres in theory really should be able to do an hour, but
yeah,
you know, when you have the option of getting some new tread, then yeah, I would always take it.
Well, yeah, I mean, also bearing in mind that it's a sprint race, so people are literally pushing. When you do endurance, you don't, for the most part anyway, you don't push as hard in your stint. You're staying on the black stuff, if you like.
Absolutely.
Is the key.
Yep.
So whereas sprint racing, track position is key, isn't it? So
it is, yeah, absolutely. All about
so maybe that's why they've burnt out their tyres. Sorry, jump over you. Maybe that's why they've burnt out their tyres, because they are pushing like absolute madmen.
Yep. And talking about madmen who are pushing, we've got Mr. Tom Davis, who has come up behind Parat, and Tom's got a little bit of damage on his McLaren, so it'll be interesting to see if he decides to get that fixed. Now that, I'm assuming, is a back marker, yes. It's a Toga Academy back marker, but it looks like they're trying to unlap themselves. Maybe. I'm trying to think who that could be. Is it Cairo? It is. It's Cairo Samuel down in P19. He's trying to unlap himself from Tom. Yeah, whether it's a good idea or not, who knows? But Cairo is obviously very, very quick. He did have a fastest lap at one point. So Tom tucking to the right hand side, didn't buy the indicator pack on that McLaren, but made his intentions quite clear. So nice and safe. We've got Paulson, he's in the pits as well as Tom Davis. So that now releases Kaya, Sadik and Parat and Baird, top 4 at the moment.
Pakiri's got 50 seconds of time penalty.
Wait, what?
Yeah, down in 23rd place. 50 seconds of penalty.
58. So yeah, so he got 30 seconds for significant contact, multiple cars involved, and then he got 20 seconds for not holding brakes after the incident.
Oh no.
Car 6 to 8's got 30 seconds. 15 each for causing a collision with a faster car.
Okay, so yeah, he has got a bit of. It has been given, a bit of a slap on the wrist, if you like.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, Kaya's got another 4 minutes, so I mean, you could try and push 2 laps, but would you? He's now right on the back wing of our back marker now, so I think, for me, my own experience, I would call this time to come in, but I am nothing like Kaya, and clearly, as he stays on the outside, past that McLaren that's going into the pits, and he carries on. So, top 6 still to pit yet at the moment.
So by the looks of it then, the top 6 are going to go up until the very end then, aren't they?
Yep.
they're gonna stay up at them very much to the last knock-ins of the pit window before they decide to go in and take their mandatory stops that they need to take with 30. Wow, that's gone so quick. 30 minutes to go then.
Yeah, exactly.
Perrat's going to be a big loser here because he's going to be serving a 10-second penalty as Baird is in the pits. So yeah, Perrat is going to be a big loser, being in the pits for an extra 10 seconds on top of his scheduled pit time.
Yep. I have to say, Ollie Upton is looking good, but he's coming up to the end of the lap just now. Kaya is halfway through almost. Yeah, so Ollie's certainly looking good for P2. Mike's still looking good for P3. He's 10 seconds behind Ollie as Ollie starts lapping some of them that are in the pits at the moment.
So looking at the data, pit stop time is approximately just over a minute. Okay. Right now, Upton is 1 minute and 9 seconds to the leader. So actually, as it stands right now, it'll be super close for Kaya and Upton to come out of the pit lane together. Bouts also is in the question here for... Is that right? Have I done a... So... Yeah. 1 minute 5 seconds Upton was in the pits for. There we go. Kaya's in the pits now, so we're about to work it out. So Upton is now 55 seconds to the leader. So yeah, if you keep an eye on Kaya and see where he's at, we've got Sadok going into the pit lane as well to take their mandatory stop, as well as Pirat. So the top three then have all pitted, with Lang and Bouts Boots still yet to pit. 30 or 35 seconds then is Upton to the lead, and Lang goes into the pits as well by the looks of it. Yes. So is Kaya rolling again, or is he
Kaya's stationary still
in the pits?
Still
stationary. So yeah, 20 seconds. Oh, he's hit the wall. Upton's hit the wall. Oh. Just a little nudge on the X. He's pushing like crazy, I think, just to try and he sees Kaya's in the pits, and he is going for it.
Kaya is just coming up to the exit. Yeah,
Upton's crossing the line now.
Oh, this is going to be really close. So, and don't forget, Upton has got his tyres up to temperature and his brakes. That's Kaya now released from the pits completely. I mean...
So a 3-point-odd second has now gone down to 1.2.
That's amazing. And again, there's a stop go 30 for Richard Baird. That's speeding in the pits.
Speeding in the pit lane, yeah, I'd imagine so. So Upton put in a last lap was a 47.3. Obviously, he made quite significant contact. Sorry, I'm miles away from Upton. Quite significant contact with the wall. So he probably lost a couple of seconds there. So actually, it would have been a lot closer if Upton hadn't hit the wall when he did. So maybe Upton was just pushing just a touch too hard to try and catch up, which he would have been, like I say, he probably would have been side by side.
Yeah.
Give or take with Kaya, but still a great job from Upton to be just over 1 second now from the lead, which is insane.
Bouts has got a stop go 30 as well.
Speed in the pit lane as well.
I have to say, we're on board with Ollie Upton just now. He is a man on a mission, but he actually had a downshift mid-chicane, which I don't know if the curbs are unsettling the car a bit much, or if he just didn't take the line properly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he is closer to Kaya than he was at the start of the last lap, so this is going to be tasty for the next 26 minutes. Upton can get a bit closer.
But knowing the BMW really well, tyres take a good couple of laps to get up to the temperature.
Okay.
So I suspect in the next lap or so, once Kaya gets their tyres fully in working range, that gap might start increasing again. Yeah. It's really down now for Upton to really get his hammer down.
Oh, he's close. Yeah,
he's getting closer. Yeah, he's getting really close.
This could be interesting. Let's see if he downshifts in the middle of the chicane again. Down to... Nope, he hasn't this time. Oh, Kaya goes all kinds of squirrely on the exit of the chicane.
Yeah, 0.4 now. Yeah, really good.
Right into Upton's hands at the moment. Beautiful exit as they come down. You're looking for the drain the right-hand side for your braking point. Late apex.
Oh, he slid. He had a bit of a correction there.
Yeah.
As he's got onto the brakes, and it's helped him out naturally. He's got a good turn in. See if he can. He's going to be careful with the power as he comes out of up the hill. He'll get on the power too quickly as the rear end will step out. I almost swore again there, or said a word I should have said. He's a lot closer now, isn't he? He is super close to Kai. I think the problem that Porsche might have, Kai gets a little bit squirrely there on the exit if you saw that, and into the penultimate corner, is it, or the one before? That turn 12.
What a drive he just got out of that corner. Up
yeah,
to
mega.
Wow.
Yeah, really good.
That Porsche.
This is he's flying. Porsche's flying, but the BMW's probably a little bit stronger here. Although Kai gets on the grass, that will hinder his time.
Yep.
So here we go then. The run into turn 1. There we go. I should be a poet, but I don't know it. And who's going to dive into turn 1? No, Upton's not close enough, but the toe is going to help Kaya here.
Yep.
Is he up to it? Is Kaya got a back mark? He has. He's got a McLaren, so he'll just be in range to probably keep Upton behind him with the suck from the McLaren. If the McLaren should yield the look, he's getting in the toe already to try and break it. So both through. Oh, just about through. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I always hold my breath through there. Sorry, jumping over you again. I always do it. So I know what it's like when you go off.
He was a bit tentative there with the throttle going through the chicane, where I think Kaya was a little bit more committed. But I think Kaya is having to push those tyres already, and that's not good. That's not a good thing to do. Look how close we're on board with Upton. We have been for the past couple of laps. He really he has got a right foot, which is the most delicate thing in the world, because he's getting zero oversteer coming out of corners. He's got the braking down on pat. Look at this. Look at the drive he's getting out. I could literally touch a BMW bumper right now.
Yeah, it's mega. Yeah, really good drive in there from Upton at the moment. He's putting a bit squirrely on the exit. But that'll be just a dirty air off the back of that huge wing of the BMW as they come round to it's a bit off camber, that corner, so it will unsettle the car ever so slightly as that curve dips off ever so slightly. But into the corner again. Let's look at the lap times then. So will be a 45.6 for Kaya and a 45.7 for Upton. So obviously that slide probably lost him a tenth, no doubt. Track limit's 12. Yeah, it's going to be closed. But as you can see now, sorry, go on.
No, on you go.
I was going to say, as you can see now, I think that BMW now is slowly got their tyres in working order. You can see the gap has now increased to from 0.3 down to 0.7. So I think, it's going to take. It would have taken a few laps for Kaya to get the tyres up into working range. But again, like you said, how much damage has he taken out of those tyres by forcing them up to range, if you like? So interesting to see.
George Morgan on TikTok, Watkins Glen is a classic. It is absolutely a classic, and it's given us a classic show tonight again. I think you're right. Ollie's now 1.2 seconds behind. It looks like Kaya's maybe got things settled down, but the last thing you want to do is start leaning on cold tyres before they're in the optimum position.
Oh, they're ready. Yeah.
Paulson's got a 5-second penalty. There's so 451. I don't know where 451 is. Has been given a stop go 30 by the stewards for reckless driving.
Everard.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down in P24.
It looks like Dave Bouts. Oh no, he's coming out. So 5 seconds for causing a collision with a slower car for Paulson. So at the moment that actually will drop. No, it won't now. Now the times have changed. Well, Sadek's 4.7 seconds, so technically if the race stopped right this very second, yeah, Poulsen would end up in P5, but he's got 2 tenths to find between now and 20 minutes.
There's a tasty little battle going on, Mac, in between P6, P7 and P8. So we've got one Toga Academy car versus 2 Valkyrie Performance BMWs. Jack is really struggling to get past the one BMW. As soon as he gets past one, there's another one in his face. So, but I think they're working side by side to just basically keep Jack behind. Yeah. And I think he's getting a bit frustrated now, this Jack.
I mean, to be fair, that it's a justified tactic, and regardless of what type of motorsport you watch.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, Jack's done really well to get back to where he is, considering he ended up with that drive-through and he was way down in 14th, 15th. But I think he's going to have a fight in his hands to try and get past these 2 BMWs.
No, I totally agree. Does the drive of the day? Like,
oh my God! I've forgotten completely about it until 20 minutes to the end of the race. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, exclamation vote space and the car number will give you 1 vote. Now you're only allowed 1 vote per account, but if you've got Twitch and YouTube, you can obviously have a free extra vote on the alternative platform. There you go, Mr. T has just voted.
It doesn't work at the moment. Give me a second.
Oh, right, okay, right. Ignore him. I've just said. Unfortunately, on TikTok it doesn't work. It's only on YouTube and Twitch. It's not anything we have against TikTok. It's just
doesn't work.
Oh my God. Regardless if it works or not, let me know who you think driver of the day is, or who you think maybe you can't decide between 2. Tell us what 2 drivers. We're certainly watching a bit of a battle here where Jack's just not finding any space to get past at all.
Must be getting frustrated as hell, because I certainly would be. Yeah, he's getting really angry. I'll tell you what, there's a nice little... No, it's not, it's back markers traffic. Yeah, he's properly under the caution.
Oh, he's got a great drive at turn 1. This could bode well for him if he can get tucked under that bumper, but I think the BMW is too strong for the McLaren on straight line speed.
Yeah, agreed. I think you're right. I think it's... Sorry, I'm just trying to... why is it when I want to try and do something? It takes a lot longer. But yeah, no, I think he's just really struggling to do anything.
And there's nothing more frustrating than catching up to a car in the corners. You get to the straight and the car just starts driving away from you and you're like...
Yeah.
Oh, very wide there from Gosai. Pateron gets past and the vet must be thinking he's got double vision because he's just got another Valkyrie BMW in front of him. He's much closer now though. Damage on the back of Gosai's BMW, so that might play into hands a little bit if it's aerodynamic. Don't forget these cars have got diffusers and wings and end plates everywhere, and specifically in places to get better downforce, etc. So any damage will affect them.
Yeah, any small bit of damage as well, isn't it? And it could be like a little tap, or can literally throw you off, like completely. Yeah, massively. Right, sorry. Yeah, I'm just.
It's okay. Beautiful
restart
past the back marker. And this at the moment, although there's another one, we've got Pokemandi who's now challenging another Valkyrie. Is it Valkyrie and Toga night out and no one's invited me?
Yeah, I think so. I genuinely think there is. Yeah.
Oh, look at Pokemandi. Literally just drove past the McLaren as if it wasn't there in that beautiful V12. Try getting it stopped, Michael. That'll be the next challenge.
That helps.
It does help. Yeah, Jack, the pit stops are so long. They are, I mean, it's a very short pit straight, pit entrance and exit, but it just goes on forever.
Feels like it goes on forever, yeah.
Yeah, the stop go for 35, was that the one I was reading out there? No, so that was speeding in the pits, that one. That was a game issued. Jack has got past Gossai.
Oh, wow, okay.
We're just watching him goes very, very wide through the right-hander of the chicane, and Jack drives round him. Beautifully done, and then it looks like, yeah, oh my goodness, Gossai takes a bit of barrier with him. And the next one, so 007, License to Kill, is on the hunt for the next Valkyra BMW in his sights.
License to Kill.
Oh dear, I don't know where I get these things from. My brain sometimes just has some kind of aneurysm and comes up with these things. Oh, that 488 looks mighty damaged. It's got a bumper that's not even attached
there
with
we go.
anything. Okay, so
it's working out.
if you, who was it, Vim on YouTube, if you want to do exclamation vote 712, again, that should work.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's back up and working now. So yeah, apologies for that. It just I forgot to restart it before we went live. But yeah, all good now. You get your votes in. I mean, the driver of the day doesn't actually win anything. It's just more of a bragging rights for that particular race, which I think is kind of a good way to get you guys in the chat engaged with. Get engaged with the chat, which is always really good for you guys to do. So yeah, get your votes in. Exclamation mark vote space then the number. It sounds like I should be on I'm a Celebrity or He Wants to Be a Millionaire, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I almost thought I was sitting beside Jeremy Clarkson. Tom Davis managed to get past Gossai. I think Gossai's tyres are maybe overheated for the past pocket. Matt commentating aneurysm for the win.
There you go. I put my 2 votes in. I've done for Mank. I've gone Togo heavy again. I'm going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to hide the fact that I've done it. So I voted for Mank over on Twitch, and I voted for Upton on YouTube. So there we go. They've got 1 vote each for me. I think they've driven really well. I think Mank's done a fantastic job, and I've probably voted for Mank before, but I just think what Mank's done over the last few weeks and months has been something incredible. So yeah, that's where my vote goes. But yeah, thanks for everyone getting their votes in. Apologies for TikTokers that can't vote, but yeah, do come over to Twitch or YouTube and get your votes in. And whilst you're there, drop a follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff in between. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the votes are coming in now. There we go.
Beautiful. I think one of my votes would be for car 19 Jack Vetk. He's P7, was P1.
He done a good job.
Have a drive through.
Done a good job.
P15, or it was even lower than that, and then P7 again. So Jack's done well. I'm trying to think who else I would vote for. It might be obvious, but the man that we're watching just now, Kaya, a faultless race he's driven, apart from the first couple of laps after his pit stop where he had Upton really battling with him. He's not set a foot wrong. He's as he commentator's curse there, as he does a right foot full of torque there. Yeah. We have made a joke before where we're going to get donations for the commentators to avoid certain cars in the future. So yeah, that might be a thing that we do again. Hats off to Kevin Pikiri. He's had a horrendous race and he's still plunking away. P23 out 25. That is nothing to be ashamed of in any way, shape, and form. Keep going, Kevin. I know you're a man of many talents. So for the amateurs, we've got Kaya, Mank, and Sadik are your top 3. For rookies, we've got Upton, Paulson, and Gossai, top 3. Absolutely outstanding to be in the top 10 of these racers. I mean, they're still putting in 145s, 146s.
It's good at times that. It's good at times that.
I would absolutely struggle to get anywhere near that on an empty tank and fresh tyres. So doing that during the race, hats off to them. There's Hunter. How you doing, Mr. Hunter? Hope you're well. Bordy, thanks for the vote. Jack, thanks for your vote. Greenicle as well. Who's Greenicle again?
Eric.
Eric. Thank you, Eric. Oh my goodness. all of these different names.
The man who made our liveries, in fact, for Toga Esports.
Very talented.
Very talented.
We have Lang catching the Lambo of Stratton. This is the one battle that we can see at the moment on, and well, I'm just going to say Mitch is throwing that Lamborghini about like a rag doll.
Hey, Mitch has done a fantastic job. I know Mitch gave me a personal thank you after Spa last week. I mean, I am that good. I'm only joking, but Mitch was really struggling with the Lamborghini at Spa. I sat down with him in the mentoring Discord last week or the week before. And yeah, he managed a really good finisher position at Spa last week. So yeah, I should have really voted for Stratton really, but yeah, that was a damn sorry, Mitch. I owe you one for next week. But yeah, P10 as well. That's really good for Mitch. He's obviously worked really hard again this week and put in the time, which is I say really good.
Yep.
But Paul Ricard next week. So yeah, I mean, not the greatest track for me personally. Mank's got a 5-second time penalty, as has Paulson.
Yeah.
So that sort of cancels each other out, really, doesn't it?
It does, because Paulson is 7 seconds ahead of Sadik in P5 at the moment, so that's not going to affect anything.
Pokemondi, you got a flag for Pokemondi there for a second. I'm not sure what happened.
Aston doing Aston things.
Yeah, it's done a V12 thing. Yeah, 100%.
You're doing well, Hunter. Good to hear that. Eric, your vote definitely isn't biased. No, absolutely not. Hunter, you gotta vote for the Mustang to be driver of the day. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything else from you, sir. Pocket, I think this is probably for you, Hayden. I may need help on Spa, wink wink. I would completely fail if rookies were racing there.
Oh, I'll try. Hang on, Pocket is Pokemundi, right? How's he typing?
No, it's not.
That's
See, you've just done a
Mark.
I've
done. Yeah.
You just did a Mark.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I can help you out. Yeah.
So yeah. I'm going to put a petition that Pokemandi and Pocket need to change their names, or one of them do. They can't have 4 letters in their surname that's the exact same. It's just wrong.
It's not though.
I know it's not, but their names on YouTube and Twitch and everything else are, so yes it is. Oh dearie me, it's I think the Airness commentators booth must be getting, I don't know, gassed or something.
Yeah, must be. But if you could like the video as well, if you're on YouTube, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Like I say, it's completely free. We don't, well, as much as you can become a member and be a paying member here at Toga Motorsport. All we ask for really is just a thumbs up and a subscribe to the channel, because that actually helps in ways as well to try and bring you more racing when we can. So if you haven't already, do like and subscribe. Obviously follow us on Twitch and on TikTok as well. Don't forget to hit that follow, because we do post regularly over on TikTok as well. You can become a member of us, and I think Max got these bound to keybinds on his stream, but on his stream deck. But if you can, prices start from £1 per month and go up to £2 per month, and you can become a Toga legend and help this community stay going for as long as possible. And you would say you'll be helping us massively. So if you can, head over to Discord. You'll see everything there in the support Toga section. And like I say, it's £1. What can you buy for £1 these days? Probably a chocolate bar or whatever.
Not even a chocolate bar. Like I'm sure.
Not even a chocolate bar.
I'm sure even Freddos are like over £1 now. So
yeah. Like I say, I've said this before, and I don't like to prattle on about it because I hate sort of almost begging for things. But you know, if everyone in the Discord server paid £1 per month, I mean, our possibilities would be endless. So that if you can support us in any way, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Sorry to ramble on.
No, it's okay. Exclamation Academy in Twitch or YouTube will give you a link to the Google sheet to apply for the Academy team, or just to apply to go into the Academy, or exclamation Esports. See how confident I sound there. We'll also give you a link to sign up for our esports team. It is better if you're a Discord member, because then they can add a ticket and add you into it, and then have a little chat with you for that. Pockets. Oh no! Don't prove me wrong now. Pocket, I'm already in.
Is it esports or esports?
It should be esports. If you do it on right, user now call me out in this. Okay, it works instantly on Twitch, but doesn't.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Doesn't seem to work for YouTube.
That'll just that. That'll just that. Yeah.
Working
Nice.
fine on Twitch. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm such a nice person, I am going to copy this message. So this is for the esports. If you want to sign up, no, this is for Academy. Imagine me having to do this manually. I mean, this is 2025, isn't it? It's not 1985.
Was that when you turned 50, was it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Can I just say, Mrs. H is, she can do so much better. Sorry, that was a low blow, that one. Anyway, there you go. The command should have done that, but those are the links for signing up. Oh, is there racing? Oh, Pocket.
Oh, sorry,
thanks.
Sorry
about that. Sorry, I'll get right back onto that.
We have warned you guys. This is what happens when we both get in the comments box.
Exactly. We rarely talk about the things on screen and talk about nonsense that doesn't matter. That's pretty much how it goes.
Crikey. So going back to the racing,
Yes.
with 4 minutes to go, Kaya's got a nearly 10-second lead in front.
That's outstanding, considering that is 16 minutes he's had to create that lead. And Ollie Upton is not a slow person in any way, shape and form. I have to say, I mean, Kaya, that's another invalid lap for them. 145.8, so Kaya is absolutely pushing. He's got the fastest lap, 145.3. You could argue there's nothing else to fight for, but try telling a racing driver that's never going to happen. You guys would be great 24 hours comms, you're not going to lie. Pocket, thanks very much. I think
if you pay, we'll do it. It's bad enough racing. Can you imagine us talking for 24 hours? I mean, we would have no viewers left.
We wouldn't. No, we'd have no voice left either. And
no, we really wouldn't.
You probably just hear the two of us snoring our heads off.
Yeah, we probably both would fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. I was just oh no, Ron Atkinson's Binda's 296. He was almost getting very close to Kevin Picchieri's back bumper there for P22, but I commentator cursed him just as it was happening. Yeah, again, it's the force is strong.
It's because you keep calling him Ron Atkinson or
Rowan Atkinson. I'm not always call him Rowan Atkinson. You're the ones switched me over to Big Ron tonight. God, could you imagine Big Ron trying to race in a racing car? No. I bet he had a temper on him. That is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 1,000,000%. He looked like a guy that would, if he looked at him the wrong way, he would smash into next week, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. I think he's got like kind of Alex Ferguson. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Jack. I'm so sorry.
That's it. He's retiring. Yeah, he's done. That's
my fault. I jumped onto the back wing of Parat's BMW just as that was happening. Sorry, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we've been asked exclamation. So we can't talk about Ron Atkinson because no one probably in the chat knows who he is.
Yeah,
he exactly.
We can't. A long time ago.
I mean, to be brutally honest, it's too old for me, but I just know the history of it.
He actually is. He actually is a bit old for me as well. I can kind of remember his latter parts of his managerial career, but not at the height of his career. Pocket, you can't imagine 2 AM endurance commentating by you two unlimited silliness. Do you know if anyone's got a baby or had a baby or hasn't been able to sleep, you know after like 24 hours of no sleep, you actually start feeling drunk. and you start like it just becomes like everything's funny and like you talk nonsense. Yeah, I think that's what we would be like.
A Pocket is way off of it. He says, "Come on, do we get that out? I know who Mr. Bean is." Yeah, but you don't know who Ron Atkinson is.
We're not talking about Rowan Atkinson. We're talking about Ron Atkinson. So yeah, it's blame Hayden. It's a hashtag blame Hayden moment again. Oh, Mr. Pokemandi P15. Very nice.
Old Pokemandi there. Yeah, no, did a stellar. Up 6 places as well.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Stratton up 12 places. Grid position was 22nd place. P10.
Wow.
P10.
Well done. Take a bow, Mitch. That is amazing.
P6 in class. Mitch is absolutely done it. I should have voted for Mitch. Because someone who hasn't voted, can I ask a question? Chrissy B, just if you get rid of the hashtag and just vote for !vote space 96. But can I change the voting? Can I rig the voting here?
No, you can't.
Can everyone please vote for car number 419?
I have.
Because I think car 419 does deserve a couple of votes at least.
Yeah.
Because Mitch has done an absolute stellar job here. Up 12 places, P6 in class. Oh God! Now Justin's here. Mr. Bean? Question mark. God,
yes, Mr. Bean. Oh, okay, right. Kaya's actually on his last lap now, so
okay, right. Professional. Yeah.
We should maybe concentrate on him a little bit. But what a race from Kaya! I have voted for Kaya over on Twitch, but I voted for Mitch and YouTube. That's messing with my brain also. What can I say? There's so many things. What I love is being able to talk about a driver who I now know quite well. Just as what Hayden was talking about with Mitch, like I can relate to Marek, David de Mandalese, Peter Romeo, to Mank, to Kevin Pikiri, because we've got that little bit of history now. It's great to see where people are and where they've come from, and I think sometimes history is better than the now when it comes to positions won. So for the likes of Mitch and Mank, P3, P2 in class, absolutely outstanding overall. Oh, Paulson needs to be a little bit careful. He's only 4/10 ahead of Sadik. And he's got 5-second penalty. So
4 thousandths of a second. Sorry, 4 hundredths of a second in front. Yeah. If Sadik really puts his toe down now, he's gonna get P4. Sorry. I know he's gone up now. It's 5.6 the gap. So I think it should be much better. But Kaya's gonna come home then to take the victory here at Watkins Glen. Absolutely stellar drive from Kaya. Wow, unbelievable. Almost 11 seconds of the gap between him and Upton. So Upton then probably not going to be a rookie for much longer. Comes home to take P1 in class, P2 overall. Absolute great job. And here, can I say this? Mank, P2 in class, P3 in the whole race. Absolutely brilliant from Mank. Brilliant. Representing Mank. Thanks, bro.
Amazing.
Not further behind, Paulson. Let's go, bro. P2 in class, P4 overall. Absolutely stellar job. Wow. Sadik, P5. Sorry, I'll let you crack on.
No, I was just going to say hats off to Parat, to the leading BMW for the Valkyra performance. Amazing. Our own Tom Davis coming over the line, P7.
Tom.
Amazing.
Let's go, bro.
Absolutely amazing. Sudden Wheatley, P12. Good race. And so P5 overall in class. Amazing. It's so good to see so many names coming forward. So yes, if you are a driver, you can vote for yourself if you feel the need.
Of course. Yeah.
There's no judgment here.
No, of course.
We are going to do, if there's anyone that does want a quick interview, it's going to be quick because I need to shoot off tonight.
Yeah, I've got a dip as well soon, so if we can limit them to a couple,
a couple of questions and then we'll be done. But absolutely amazing, outstanding to all the drivers. What a race.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, huge. And whilst we're here, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for your support. 5,000 followers now on SimGrid. We reached that goal last Friday, in fact. So I just want to say a massive thank you. Like, getting to get 1,000 followers on SimGrid was an achievement for us anyway, but to get 5,000 is just absolutely insane. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported this community just by racing and being a part of it. It generally means a lot. As a thank you or celebration, if you like, we have created a 5,000 members endurance challenge. We have set up 3 races, and essentially those races in terms of timing will accumulate to 5,000 laps. So that's how we sort of worked it out. So if you're interested in wanting to get a team in, the racing starts end of this month, 29th of March, and there'll just be 3 races for you guys. There's a Kyalami race, a Spa race, and a Red Bull Ring race. So if you're interested, get a team signed up. And get involved in the 5,000 members challenge race. But yeah, just say thank you very much for your continued support. You guys are legends.
Amazing. Yep, absolutely. Kevin, sorry for the poor driving. You don't know what went wrong. Kevin, it happens. It's one of these things.
Yeah.
Just brush it off.
Head down for next week. Yeah.
Yep. And
exactly.
as the song says, let it go. I'm not going to sing it. Hayden probably knows it better than I do. In fact, I don't know it at all.
Pretty much every word for word. Yeah, but I'm not
so,
singing because I don't want to.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin our numbers.
No, exactly, absolutely. A huge shout out to Mank, who has won Driver of the Day, 4 votes.
Yeah,
Ollie Upton with 2, Fata Kaya with 2, Mitch Stratton with 2, and Michael Pokemonde with 2. So he's all tied for second place. There you go. That's how to please 4 people in one full swoop. So amazing. Right, let's see if we have anyone, and we can just kick this off. Now we have Mr. Oliver Upton. I'm going to hand it over to Hayden to speak to him. There you go.
Hello, welcome in. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, mate. You right?
Very happy.
Yeah, I would be. Congratulations on the P2, mate. How gutted? Can I say gutted? Yeah. How gutted were you for that little clip of the wall when Kaya stopped? Because I think if you hadn't clipped that wall, that 1.1 second gap would have been a lot closer if you hadn't have clipped that wall. So yeah, are you stewing over that little incident, or are you just happy for the overall result?
No, I've brought it home first in class, so I'm really happy with the result.
Of course, yeah.
It's just France I'm worried about. Double points, so it can ruin my championship if I do bad.
Yeah, you get your practice in. You get your practice in now, then, mate. But yeah, no, P1 in class. I mean, you had quite a good race, to be fair. I mean, I think having Mank was putting Josh under a lot of pressure early on, wasn't he? So that gave you the chance just to drive away, essentially, didn't it?
I broke the gap, and then I think it was Ethan that had like a spin or something, so I managed to pull away from him as well. So I just had some clean air to get away.
Just head down and just get on with the job at hand. But so double points next week. So what we'll do is we'll get the practice server up as soon as possible to get you guys in there and practicing for next week's race. But honestly, great effort for today.
Thank you.
And yeah, enjoy your class win, and we'll see you next week at Paul Ricard.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you later.
Yeah, mate. Bye bye.
Right, this is not Pocket. This is Pokemonde. So let's please just remember this, okay? How are you, Michael?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
To be honest, not great, not sad, just okay.
Yeah, a little bit indifferent. I mean, it wasn't hugely your race, but at the same time, you know, you were still in the top half with a car that, let's face it, wants to kill you at every corner. So,
yeah,
you know, you did well.
Yeah, I did. I just had an unlucky incident. Lap 1 just got taken out 35 seconds of damage.
Yep.
And I just bit through the first and went into the pits, repaired it, and then just tried my best.
Yep.
P15 overall is actually a really good result considering all of that.
Absolutely.
And
yep.
I just love my Aston.
We actually caught the incident, and you were just a poor victim of what happened. I can't even say that. I think it was the McLaren that collected you. They didn't really have much they could have done either. They were busy spinning around in the grass even. Are you looking forward to Watkins Glen? Oh my God, are you looking forward to Paul Ricard?
Oh yeah, I'm looking very much forward to it. Because already here at Watkins, I've noticed that my car is like 1.5 miles faster than everybody else on the straight. It was so easy to get the overtakes done. Just a shame that it didn't work out at the start. I had a great start in both starts actually, and got taken out in both starts.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Just remember for Paul Ricard, don't go negative on your rear wing, or you might take off. You'll be like an Exocet missile at the end of the back straight.
Well, hopefully I'm so far ahead that it won't be even better.
Nice.
Okay, right. Take care of yourself, Michael. It's a pleasure to have you in as always.
Yeah, thank you guys, and have a good one, and see you next week.
See you later, Michael.
Bye bye.
Right, here is Mank for Mr. Hayden.
No, wrong one.
No, he disconnected at the time I dragged Mank in, honestly.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, that's your fault. Mank, yes, bro, welcome in, mate.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing?
Solid effort, man. Solid effort.
So happy to see you. P3, P2 overall. Wow.
Yeah, it was a turnout for the books, but only because Ethan, I think, had a bit of unluck in the bus stop, hit the curb a bit and spun a little bit. And yeah, apologies to Matt near the end. I don't know quite what happened. He seemed to go a bit slower than what I expected after a few great corners. And I hit him, got a penalty, and there was loads of pressure then in the end. And then I couldn't do any good laps anymore. It's amazing, isn't it, your mind?
Yeah, it gets in your head, doesn't it? After a period of time, it just sort of, you sort of start stewing over an incident that happened 5 or 6 laps ago, and it takes a long time to shake it.
Ethan was catching up again then, and
yeah,
got within a couple of seconds, but I think he had something, or had to wait for someone or something, I don't know.
Right.
He lost a couple of seconds, so it was all good, isn't it? A great race, and
amazing,
excellent start as well with the 6 of us, was it, up at the front?
Yeah. It was really good train to see at the very start. No, amazing. Good content for Reese and Ollie to get some good pictures for the Instagram. Yeah, exactly. But looking forward to Paul Ricard next week. I mean, you should benefit quite nicely with the Mustang with the grunt along the straight. So yeah, it should be good fun.
I've been there in it yet, to be honest. So it was nice to see what it can do there. I'm not the fastest there, to be honest, but I'm sure I might be back up there again. More PBs in the Ford there, no doubt.
Let's go. That's what we want. Yeah, we'll get the mentoring program up and running and get you guys racing properly. So yeah,
it's excellent. It's helped me a lot recently, that, to be honest.
Nah, it's really good. It's exactly what it's designed to do. So amazing. But yeah, Mank, have a great rest of your evening, bro, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, and you, great commentary, guys. Cheers for that, and
no worries.
next time. Thanks.
Thanks, Mank. See you later on. Right. Well, thank you so much for all the subscribes, the follows, and everything else tonight. It's much appreciated. I am going to hand you over to Mr. T to finish, and I shall speak to you next week.
I ain't get no blame. Massive thank you to Mac as always for the hard work. Rio had to pull out last minute, so yeah, big shout out to Mac for picking it up. He would have done it solo, but I was around for good or bad, not sure which one yet. But yeah, big shout out to everybody who watched, voted, and most importantly, people that raced. You guys are legends. Well, I've got to say this, I suppose. Big shout out to the stewards for their hard work, for all the crayon pushing and colouring in they've done this evening. We'll see you guys. Probably not me next week. I can't remember if I can or not. I'll have to be a TBC on that one. No doubt we'll have a stream for you. But yeah, have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye bye.